Okay, Granddaddy P here. Doing something a hair different. I probably shouldn't tell you what I'm doing, but I guess you can figure it out. Anyway, let's continue to talk. And I hope I'm not bothering you people too much, because I'm kind of stuck on one subject right now. And I'm sure that the people in South Korea could give a damn less what I think. And especially the people that I'm going to talk about. I'm sure they don't give a rat's behind either. But I do. And unfortunately, it's my channel. You don't have to watch it. But I'm going to talk about this until I drain it from my system. And that might be a little while, at least a couple of days. Because what happened here is awful. Absolutely awful. 24-year-old girl takes her own life because she's been hounded for almost 3 years for one mistake. Quite frankly, friends, I'm an old man now, but I wasn't always. And I was young and I was stupid, and I've made that mistake. But you know what? I didn't lose my life over it. I just did not. I had to make some changes, and I did, and I was able to move on. I wasn't hounded and castigated and kept from working over this. She was. But let's talk about, I don't know, all those wonderful entertainers who are now sobbing. I'm sure they're sad. Many who went to her wake. Others sent flowers and messages. Some of them I like very much. And some of them, though, are rich beyond my wildest dreams. Let's take the guy who's supposed to be her friend, Kim Sae Ron's friend. Let's take that guy. His name is Kim Soo-hyun. And although not on paper, it's well known that gold medalist agency is his. Without him, there is no gold medalist. He founded it. That's just facts of life. So, knowing this, and knowing that he's one of the richest actors on the Korean Peninsula, they say his worth is approximately $117 million. $117 million. That's probably high. But let's say it's not. Let's say it's true. Let's say he has half of that. Let's say he has $60 million. Well, the agency that he founded, and is basically still his, hounded this young girl to death, I'm convinced. She owed them about $500,000. She had no way to pay it. Why? Because she couldn't get work. Almost 3 years later, she was getting just a tiny bit of work. Certainly not enough to help pay off that kind of debt. Nobody would give her work. So when she decided to leave the entertainment industry and go do something else, she was hounded there too. And those who gave her employment quickly unemployed her. So, you see, we have a young girl who couldn't get any work at all. And then her former agency, don't forget, after her incident, they helped her pay some things off, but charged her for them. She paid the rest off herself. Don't forget, she visited 57 businesses and compensated them herself. Gold medalist helped with the fines and stuff like that. And not just the fines, but, contract, because contracts were broken because of her DUI. She had to pay fees for that too. They helped her with all that. $500,000. So she went broke on her own, compensating people she injured. And then her agency helped her pay off the rest. Basically gave her a loan, and then 2 months later dropped her from the agency like a hot freaking potato. So now she has no work, no representation, no nothing. And she was 22 years old. I'm a little ways beyond 22, and I remember 22. And I was not the smartest cat in the room, okay? Who was? Who is at 22? So, she had no one to help her. Almost 3 years later, this very same agency demands payment. Starts lawsuits against her. Probably going to seize everything else that she has left, which isn't much. Being the sole supporter of her family, she didn't want her assets taken, and I'm convinced everything that happened in the past 3 years, and now this, was the last straw. Like Lee Sung-kyun, she thought the only way out, because his was money too, the only way she saw out was the choice she made. I blame Dispatch. I blame Lee Jin-ho. I blame K-netizens. I blame the media. And I also blame gold medalist. And the friend who basically owns it. But not just him. She had many other friends in the industry who had money. Nobody helped her. Nobody did anything to help Kim Sae Ron. And now that she is gone at the age of 24, a bright, young, beautiful, talented young woman, actress, now that she is gone, they weep and sob and send flowers and nice messages. Even gold medalists sent wonderful words of condolence. Hollow for sure now. So you see, there was a whole lot behind Kim Sae Ron's demise. Yes, she did the DUI. Wow. Should not have been a career-ending, life-ending incident. But it snowballed, and no one helped her. By the way, did you see the writing on the wall? Did you see the calls for help, the pictures? She put up pictures of her and Kim Soo-hyun. And what day did she decide to do that rash act? His birthday. Is there a message in there? You better believe it. All right. That'll probably hold me for a day. Maybe two. Maybe I can get something else. But there you have it. My full take and my disgust with Korean society and how they treated a young woman and sent her to her death. Granddaddy Pete, signing out.